Hey guys, so welcome back to another video, and today I'll be telling you how you can take trades based on the 200 and the 50 EMA crossovers. So I won't be getting into much depth of EMAs and how they're formed. All right, here you go. Here is the formula for EMA. If you guys are interested, some people are interested, but you don't need them. All right, you don't need them. So I'll be getting straight into the charts. All right, let's go. Okay guys, so now I'll be showing you how you can take trades based on the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA crossover. So how do you get to know which EMA is which? All right, as we can see here, there are two lines. Okay. How do you know which line is which EMA? So the line which is smoother, okay, the line which is smoother is always the EMA of the bigger time frame. So over here, this is the 200 EMA. Okay, as you can see, it is smoother. Right, it's smoother than the 50 EMA, which is this line. Okay, so the line which is more susceptible to price change is the smaller EMA, and the 200 EMA, the larger EMA, is always slower. All right, slower and is smoother. It doesn't react to much of price change. So which EMA is stronger? All right, it's a question. Which EMA is stronger? Pause the video and answer it. It will obviously be the EMA of the larger data set, because it has more data, and this has data of 200 time frames. So it will give you more of an accurate line. So these lines, the EMA, they act as supports and they act as support and resistance. As you can see here, the price of Ashok Leyland has taken support from this 200 EMA once, twice, thrice, right, multiple times, and as we can see here, it has taken resistance from this line. Okay, it has taken resistance from this 200 line right here. It broke out, and again it came back down. So these EMAs, they act as support and resistance. So how can you take trades based on the EMA crossovers is what I'll be telling you. How you can make a trading strategy just by these lines crossing each other. So as you can see here, when the smaller line, okay, as you can see here, the smaller line has cut the smaller EMA has cut the larger EMA from below it, right? As we can see here, 50 EMA has cut the 200 EMA from below it. When this happens, it indicates in a buy signal. Okay, when the smaller EMA cuts the larger EMA from underneath it, it indicates in a buy signal, as we can see here, right? It cut it here, it gave us a signal here, and the stock went long. Okay, and as we can see here, the 50 EMA is acting as a support till here. All right, you would have bought in on Feb 1st, right? Feb right here, Feb 2nd, and we would have sold it at Feb 4th, right? Somewhere here with a good gain. Let's say we would have bought it somewhere here at 122, around 138, 140, which is pretty good, which is a pretty good uptrend. And remember, these lines, all right, they are not 100% accurate. As I always say in all my videos, there is no indicator which is 100% accurate. It may happen, this line has crossed, okay, creates a buy signal, okay, the stock takes a reversal. That can always happen. But this is one of my favorite indicators. Okay, I use it on a 15-minute time frame. It works the best for 200, and the 50 EMA crossover works the best on the 15-minute time frame. You guys can always go check the other time frames out, but for me, I prefer using the 15-minute time frame to take trades based on the EMA crossovers. So now I'll be showing you a sell signal. All right, a sell signal being formed. Okay, right here, right here. As we can see here, all right, the 50 EMA has cut the 200 EMA from above it. Okay, when this happens, when the smaller EMA cuts the bigger, larger EMA, okay, larger, the 200 EMA from above it, it creates a short signal, a signal to short the stock. So we could have, the signal was generated somewhere in this region, all right, in this region, and we could have gone for a target price of, let's say, this. Okay, okay, that looks wrong, but okay, yeah, okay. So the sell signal got generated here, all right, in this region, and we could have gone for a short from, let's say, here to here. Okay, so this is how a short signal is formed in by the EMA crossovers. Remember that the 50 EMA has to cut it from, when it cuts it from below, all right, when it cuts it from below, it indicates in a bullish trend, and the 50 EMA then acts as a support for the price, all right. And when the opposite happens, when the 50 EMA cuts it from above it, all right, it acts as a resistance for the stock. As we can see here, it went here, came back, went here, gave a breakout, okay, gave a breakout, and then it went long. Okay, it gave a breakout, then it went long. So the EMAs act as support or resistance. Let me give you some more examples in Ashok Leyland, the stock which I'm telling you about. All right, as we see here, all right, the 50 EMA has again cut the 200 EMA from underneath it, from below it. This can be a very good swing trade, a very bullish swing trade. As we see here, the buy signal has been created somewhere here, right, somewhere, let's say, around here, and we could have, held it for some time. We could have gotten good returns of 4 to 5, 6%. So this strategy, this trading strategy of the 200 and the 50 EMA is to be used mostly for swing traders. All right, intraday traders can use it too, but the 200 and the 50 EMA crossover is preferred for swing trades. So we buy it here 92, sell it at 96, 97. Or if you would have held it longer, right, as we see here, right, the 50 EMA is acting as a uh, support, give a breakdown, and then is the 200-day EMA acting as a support price here. Okay, as we can see that. Okay, and then it took, it continued here, hovered around, and took a big bullish trend all the way up to 99. So if we would have bought it here, we could have held it till here. So if it, when the stock breaks this, then this support, the 50 EMA support, it has a very strong support, right? As I said, the 200 EMA is, the larger the EMA, the stronger it is. Okay, not that you go and put, 1,000 EMA. That put a logical number. All right, 200 EMA is the best one. Okay, don't go way too above, don't go way too below. All right, the 200 EMA is a good, acts as a good support price here, support or resistance. As we can see here, strong support provided by 200 EMA. So let me give you another example of a short signal. This is quite a simple strategy, right? Quite a simple strategy and pretty easy to follow. All right, as we see here, all right, the 50-day EMA has cut the 200-day EMA from above and took a extremely bearish trend, went from 77 to 66. All right, it is quite a big fall of around 10, 11%, 12%. So the stock went from, all right, it cut from above, 50 EMA cut it from above and took a bearish fall. All right, so these are the EMA crossover strategies. Quite simple, quite simple. All right, again, cut it from below. All right, 50 EMA acting as a support price here, right? Support, we can see here 50 EMA is acting as a support. went all the way up till here. All right, if you would have, let's say, bought it somewhere here, 60, 68 to, almost around 80, 80, 82 range, we could have made this much. Okay, so this was it. It's quite simple. All right, I suggest you guys to go and back test this strategy. It's quite simple strategy. When the line 50 EMA cuts it from below, all right, when it cuts it from below, bullish trend has begun. It may happen, a bullish trend may occur, and when the 50 EMA cuts it from above, a bearish trend right here. Hey guys, so that was it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.